From the top of the mountain to the coast. It's a sports podcast that last episode thought about recording with our hands like this, and this episode with our hands like this, and then mashing two episodes together and calling it episode 6-7. But we decided that we're not part of the cool kids gang, and we're just going to do what regular adults do. And I'm just going to let you know here, it's still two bald-headed black guys, and there's still no containers to hold these refreshments. But it is episode 7 of that Toss Up podcast. I'm Jonathan Thompson. That's John Taylor. How you doing, my brother?
Give me a second, man. Like I promise I'll be wanting to challenge myself to be like, I know this mofo finna say something crazy, and it's just like, you know what? I say, you know what? That was actually good. That was actually good. I didn't know the 6-7 was gonna come out of that, but man, I'm doing pretty good though. Yeah, just coming off a championship high. Me and my boys, we done three-peated. We done three-peated and whatnot, you know.
Like
so it's just like, man. Well, I can't say LeBron, he never did it, but yeah, it's just like the Lakers, exactly, man. Just like the Lakers. And we actually got a Shaq.
Like
on
who is Shaq?
Man.
Like who is Shaq?
Yeah, my son and our center is like Kobe and Shaq for real. I'm not gonna lie. It's like our five is coming though. You know, so he's good happy kid. We got to try to put that killer in him, but now he's starting to get it and see once he bag up that Mack truck, man, them kids can't do nothing because all them kids about 4'8", 4'9", 5 feet. He's like 5'6", 5'7", and he weigh about 160, 70 pounds. So he's getting there.
Shaq for real.
But much love to the viewers, man, from ourselves, the World Tag Team Champions. So, hey, we good. Once again, I say it every week because it's true. Views are going up. We getting new views every chance we get. And I appreciate that. I appreciate the love. And shout out to the future followers. And thank you in advance for watching, loving, liking, and subscribing, man.
Yes, sir.
We good. And we had a quick turnaround.
Yeah, turnaround. Facts. We just had a quick walkthrough, you know what I'm saying? Just study a little bit of film, and then we got right back at it, didn't we? We finally on time, baby. We back on Dub P time. We not on CP time. We back on Dub P time.
I mean, we're colors, but we're punctual colors, man.
Yeah, exactly. We're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give us a high five.
I knew where you was going.
Man. But like I always say, you could be watching or listening to anything in the world, but you right here with us, and we'll always appreciate that. Hey, let's go ahead and transition over to these quick hits. I know it's a shorter list than we normally do, but hey, we'll punctuate it quite nicely here and actually hopefully make it a quick hit. But first off, we got Tyson Fury, you know what I'm saying? I think probably the best heavyweight of this generation. Defeated Makhmudov by unanimous decision in London yesterday. 2 judges had it as a shutout. 1 judge scored a round for Makhmudov, which was similar to how I pretty much scored it. I gave him the first round, and then after that, Tyson Fury just knocked off the rust. That was just crazy. Like, from a 16-month layoff, man. Like 16-month layoff, you just needed 1 round to be like, okay, yeah. Let me remind you who the fuck I am. And then afterwards, he did the same thing that Wilder did last week. He called out Anthony Joshua, man. How we feel about it?
Man, you got to give the boxing fans what they want, man. And what you had mentioned, and then what you had mentioned in the quick turnaround episode on Thursday, it was like, dude, that's gonna be the battle of Britain. It's gonna sell. You can be in Wembley Stadium, you can be in some big stadiums, and you're gonna sell out. This is what makes boxing good. This is what makes boxing relevant. You know what I'm saying? You schooled me on some things about Tyson Fury and Joshua's history. Dude, Fury, go out with a bang. Win or lose. You done retired out so many times. Win or lose, bro. Give the people what they want, man. You get your biggest bag ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, most bags look for like 160. Allegedly, I heard like Crawford and Canelo made about 130, something like that, with, revenue sales and stuff like. Bro, both of y'all gonna get a big bag. Fury, win or lose, get it done. Do it for your culture. Do it for the boxing culture here, bro. That's gonna be marquee right there, T. Marquee.
Yes, sir. And I mean, I already said it a little bit last week after we went over the Wilder fight. I mean, this fight would actually be bigger from a global perspective. And you already said something that I mentioned during the pre-production. Like, hey, I understand why AJ just sat there. He was like, yeah, all that stuff you saying sound cool. I just need you to send over that PDF file with your signature actually on it, bro. Because, you know what I'm saying? I've been told you I want that smoke, and then all of a sudden you conveniently need to retire due to mental health issues with this, that, and the third. Like, and then now you got your new season of your not your podcast, but of your reality TV show on Netflix coming out starting today. Like, you really going to be focused on fighting AJ? You really about to sign this contract? Like, man, I gotta understand why he just sat there like Tyson Fury was trying to be like, come to the ring, come to the ring. He like, nah, you not finna clout chase on me, bro. If you really want to fight, send them papers over. So I definitely appreciate.
He kept it cool too.
Yeah, in fact, he just kept it real smooth when he said it. He like, I ain't here for the clout, bro. I came to see what I needed to see. Hey, we got the film. We gonna study it, and if he really want to fight, hey, let's fight. Like, we don't need to do all that show.
Facts.
But I mean, the ball's really in Anthony Joshua's court if you think about it, because it's like Fury and Wilder already fought each other, and that would have been the only other big fight that really could be made at heavyweight. So and nobody's gonna pay for that. You know what I'm saying? And then Wilder needs it more than anybody because, like I said, like he just got his ass whooped by Fury twice, so he can't, and he's not gonna fight Usyk. Usyk ain't really interested in fighting somebody that low in the heavyweight ranks. You know what I'm saying? Like you lost 4 of your last fight before you won that last fight, and that was a split decision, bro. You ain't finna just jump ahead to the number 1 spot. So, I mean, AJ can play it however he wants to. Like, hey, highest bidder wins. Hey, y'all send them contracts over. We'll see who we fight.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, and it's like, shoot, it's like, it's money to be made, man. And just to mention like what I said last episode, man, it's like, dude, bro, man, the 80s were popping, bro. The golden age was popping because these people went after each other. They went after each other, bro.
Lennox Lewis said it like during the broadcast yesterday. He was like, yeah, the people wanted to see me and Tyson, so I had to do it before I retired. Like, I had to prove that I'm really that dude in the heavyweight division. I'm really the heavyweight champion of the world. And
yes.
He had to go through the fire, even though, you know what I'm saying, we know Mike Tyson was really on the downhill at that point, but Lennox Lewis still had to prove himself.
Man, like we got robbed, and because we talking about boxing, I feel like, and granted, allegedly, if it happened or didn't happen, cool, he went to jail for it, but I feel like history would have been different for Tyson if he never went to jail in his prime.
Oh yeah,
dude. Sure. You know how much, like, you could have got Holyfield him earlier, because he was finna fight Holyfield until he got convicted. Him and Holyfield was set for that fight. But think about Lennox Lewis coming up the mid-90s. You could have been got, because even though Lennox took Tyson down, bro, but it's like, bro, I wish you would have fought him in his prime, bro. It would have been a different fight.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess that's just that's kind of a different story for different folks' things, because Muhammad Ali did jail time too. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why.
So,
but that's the thing about it. With Ali and stuff like that, man, like him and Joe went at it in their primes twice.
Yeah.
Twice. Like, bro, you got to respect that for the love of the game and the sport. We gonna get paid, but I'm gonna fight you when at my peak. You fight me at your peak. I mean, boxing is a global sport, but you really want to sell, man. Y'all need to start building brands and build up boxing legacies, bro.
Yeah. Come
on, Fury. Come on, man. Stop playing. Get you a bag. You know what I'm saying? Granted, I think maybe this fight is a little bit on the other hill of the side because Tyson's, kind of up there a little bit. But still, you still in your game.
I mean, they all up there. I mean, Fury's 37, Joshua's 36, Wilder's 40, and it's crazy that they carrying the heavyweight division at their advanced ages. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's some up-and-comers like Yarley and whatever, but, like, it's actually kind of the same in the NBA, kind of when you think about it, like LeBron still get your ratings, Steph still get your ratings, KD still get your ratings. Like, yeah, the old timers are still holding on to this division in the heavyweight division, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like, bro, y'all making the most money y'all ever make. Bro, come on, give the sports world what they want, man. It's okay. Win or lose, you'll be a part of history, bro.
Yep, and be more respected because of it.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I think
ain't gonna be saying
correct me if I'm wrong. But that's what I'm saying. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think boxing is really one of the main sports of like they really don't criticize you for losing about your. They really don't critique your legacy for losing big fights, bro. They appreciate you for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I could be wrong.
I mean, you even think about it modern day, bro. Part of it is his persona, but a lot of people gravitate more towards Manny Pacquiao than they do Floyd Mayweather because Manny Pacquiao was like, I'll fight anyone, anytime, anywhere. Like
that's right.
You know, the thing they accuse Mayweather of is picking and choosing when he fight people and waiting too long specifically to fight Manny Pacquiao. So. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though Mayweather was undefeated, and you know some of us consider him TBE, I don't think he's TBE. To me, that's between Tyson and Ali. But you know, there's a lot more criticism towards Floyd Mayweather's undefeated record than there is towards Manny Pacquiao and his losses. You know what I'm saying? Because they felt like those were forged in fire versus picking and choosing who you gonna fight when.
Yeah, exactly, and to piggyback what you said, they respected Pacquiao for that. Now, granted, by the time he got drug tested, his career kind of was still in his prime. Man, Pacquiao, that's what boxing is, bro. You can have 10, 15 losses, man, but you can have respectable losses in boxing, bro. Because you did it. Now, granted, you gotta have more wins than losses, but you know what I mean. It's just like, bro, people respect a fighter, bro.
Yeah, like even like if you go to the card that was yesterday, the co-main event, Conor Ben versus Prograves. Like Prograves, well, not only did he go up in weight class from 140 to 150 to go fight Conor Ben, but he got plenty of losses in his career to like the top fighters, like at 140 and 135. It's like, and they still give him respect for his record because he was forged in fire. He was losing to the best. Like he wasn't ducking no smoke from anybody.
And everybody loved it for it. I respect people like that, bro. You got to be a fighter's fighter, bro. That's
you're not afraid to lose. Like, you're not afraid to fail.
Sell boxing, bro, and everything else will take care of itself. Cause think about it, you can have like a 10, 11 loss fight, but then get all up in split decisions. A loss is a loss, but it's good losses like that though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, man, win that fight the good fight, bro. It's simple, man. Boxing, you ain't gotta do. I can guarantee you can be the lamest of the lame. You can be socially awkward and everything. You sell boxing, you will be legit in that sport, bro. Cause that's what sells. You got to promote the fighting stuff. You can probably get your team for that. Cool. Get your managers if it was WWE. But, bro, you get in that ring and sell boxing, your legacy set, bro. Everybody gonna respect you for it. Sponsors, everybody coming for you if you sell boxing. If you know how to box, you're set, bro.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's one of those things that, like, even though I clown Dana White for how he pays UFC fighters, I mean, that's one thing, like, in the UFC crowd, they respect like the L's that these fighters have because they have no choice but to fight each other best on best. Like, that's the thing with boxing. Like, you don't think like people who love the fight game will respect you for going through the fire actually being a gladiator? Like,
yeah, shit. That's how it goes, bro. You gotta it be the ones that, you know, they up and everything when they winning. And then some of them superstars don't bounce back after they done got their ass whooped. But I always respect the motherfucker hitting rock bottom and coming back fighting, bro. I like stuff like that. It's a better story.
Facts. All right. Well, moving on to, probably we should like split this to a WNBA recap. But, you know, lots of transactions going on. Lots of transactions going on. Before this season starts on May 8th. We got a lot of it being re-signings, but I mean, you know, they re-signed to those new pay raises, and I ain't mad at it. You know, Chelsea Gray, Kelsey Plum, and others, you know what I'm saying? Chelsea Plum took a little slight discount, you know what I'm saying, at $9.99, $9.99. just increase a little bit of flexibility. Chelsea Gray got her full mills, you know. And then we got the WNBA draft with Olivia Miles from TCU, expected to be on their draft boards as the number 1 pick to pair with Paige Beckers in Dallas. That's going to be an interesting combo right there. But to get to the headline that's on the front screen right here, man, Chicago Sky went ahead and traded Angel Reese for 2 first-round picks to the Atlanta Dream, man. The 27 and 28 first-round picks. How we feel about that move, man?
Man, you know what? You question the organization for getting rid of your best player on that team and trading them to Atlanta for probably some peanuts because Angel Reese deserved more. But Chicago was like, nah, she's becoming too big in the brand. They probably want to sell basketball. And I think they're going to build around Grosso. Hopefully she can stay healthy and she can be that defensive anchor and that weapon that she always been since South Carolina. But, you send Angel Reese to Atlanta, man. Dude, let me tell you something. The WNBA, in my opinion, with this move, they're smart. In order to get more money, you got to make more money. Angel Reese is going to take over Atlanta, bro.
Oh, yeah, she definitely gives Atlanta vibes.
Oh my God! I was talking to my basketball family last night. We was I had game night or whatnot, and it was like I told them, I was like, bro, listen. I said Angel Reese is finna be as big as Dominique Wilkins in Atlanta for the W. She's finna be the Dominique Wilkins for them in the WNBA if she give them like a 5 to 10 good year career. You know what I'm saying, bro? That man, they finna make so much money. The WNBA is gonna make so much money. So much money because Angel Reese is a brand. She brings eyes. And Angel Reese gonna be out there, branding herself, man. She gonna be getting her hands in any and everything. All black culture is just a perfect fit. Basketball wise, you question Chicago. Culturally and business wise, you know me, I like coming off the top rope. Angel in Atlanta is gonna be just as big as Kaylin Clark in India.
Oh yeah, I was actually thinking in my head while you was explaining that, bro. I was like, it kind of like puts more gasoline to that brand, like because if you think about it from a cultural standpoint, Indiana, you know what I'm saying, conservative, mostly white, et cetera, et cetera. Then you think of Atlanta, it's mostly us. Like you kind of putting back gasoline on that. I'm not even too mad at it personally. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought it would have been a cool little Midwest rivalry between Chicago and Indiana because you just right there, like 4 hours apart or whatever the case may be. But yeah, that's actually kind of more spicy over there. And then, but I do want to back up on your earlier point saying that it was kind of crazy for the Sky to do this. I actually kind of don't believe that. And the only reason I'm going to the opposite opinion on that is I feel like when they drafted her and Cardoso at the same time, they kind of crowded that front court because they got Rakia Jackson and all that. Like you starting to crowd that front court, and then you draft 2 rookies at the same time. Like I know Cardoso is significantly taller than Reese, so it's like 4 or 5. Like you trying to do the Twin Towers thing, but their game is kind of too similar for you to even do that. Like that's not going to work in the WNBA.
True.
But to me, it makes sense for Atlanta, and I think Atlanta, even though they mortgage a little bit of their future, they still got young players anyway. It's like Tahina Pau and the rest of them. But Brittany Griner, she actually left Atlanta. She was with Atlanta last year. She actually signed a $1 million deal with Connecticut Sun. So for Atlanta, they actually kind of need that to bolster up that front court because, hey, Angel was averaging 14 and 12. She was getting on the boards last year. If she can pick up that field goal percentage, bro, oh yeah, that's a walk in 2010, bro. That's gonna be a major problem in Atlanta.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's gonna be a major problem. Like this might be. I forgot the trade that we said actually worked out for both teams. But the Chicago and Buffalo trade with DJ Moore. Okay. Like this is similar to that. Like I think this one's actually gonna work out for both of them.
No, I 1000% agree with that, bro. Because it's like, and I was also thinking to myself, bro, you got to understand, Atlanta's going to be one of the top money getting teams this year because with Angel Reese being that brand, she got connection to music. She got connections to models. She got connections to them other, them doors with them big wigs at, man. You can bring some, even though everything be done with the Atlanta Hawks, you can get that same energy. You bring in T.I.s, you bring in Boosies, you bring in Jeezy. It's so much the WNBA can capitalize with in Atlanta off us, bro. Atlanta is us. And Atlanta, like Angel Reese going to Atlanta, man, WNBA is going to be so right. Because now when they made this new CBA, with more money, it becomes getting more money. These business women, you see a lot of people starting to buy these teams now. How Connecticut finna go to Houston, bro. The WNBA, will it ever be better than NBA? Money wise, probably not, bro. But WNBA is starting to do something special, man. And with a move like that, to get Angel Reese in Black Hollywood, bro, and in Black LA, down south in Atlanta, perfect move, bro.
And you know what? While you was talking about brands,
like
bro. Not to cut you off, but while you was talking about brands, I was just actually thinking about it when I was looking at the mock draft for the WNBA earlier. So Chicago got the 5th pick, and you know who they talking about as far as mock draft, who they taking?
Who?
Flage. So it's like, you need her to have her own brand up in there. Like that would have been too much star power up in there, bro. That would have been too much star power up in there.
I'm with the opposite though, because it's crazy. We thinking the same thought, but we on the same page. Because I was just gonna say, bro, you bring Flage to Atlanta too with Angel. All right.
Nah, but I think Chicago will fit for Flage, and actually that'd be a nice guard center setup between her and Cardoso. They also got Haley Van Lift and you know what I'm saying, and Skylar Diggins. Like they Chicago's kind of might be doing some stuff this year.
Skylar Diggins was in Chicago.
Yeah.
Skylar Diggins from the Storm went to Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh shit! That was the only reason I was going to the Seattle Storm game, man. I'm still gonna show love I'm still gonna show love because I gotta see Angel, I gotta see Caitlin, I gotta see Asia. But damn, we finna have
Chicago looking deep, bro. Chicago looking deep. Atlanta got a squad too, though, and they, like I said, they needed to reinforce that front court with Brittany Griner's going. So yeah, that actually made sense for them. It made sense for both teams.
Well, you already knew with Angel Reese coming, they getting Brittany Griner the hell up out of there. Nah, Angel Reese is gonna do wonders in Atlanta, bro. Man, I love to see it in women's sports, man. The WNBA is going to start making bread, and rightfully so. And then maybe in a few years now, then them contracts going to be like $5-6 million, bro. It's a beautiful thing, bro. But to the original point, man, hell yeah, that's a basketball sense. I get it, even though you're opposed to it a little bit for me. And it's just like, but that culturally and business sense for WNBA, that's the best move you can make, bro.
Oh yeah,
that's the best move you can make.
Yeah. Besides moving the Indiana team to Iowa, you know what I'm saying? That might be that might be a business move right there too.
Hey, Kaylee gonna have some pull.
Oh yeah, big fan. Mm-hmm. But let's go ahead and transition over to this NCAA recap. Obviously, ain't no games really going on. We're not gonna talk about NCAA baseball like we dabble in it here and there, but something happened about a week and a half ago, and we was going to cover it, but we wanted to bring attention to the games and the tournament in general before we start going into politics again. But, April 3rd, President Trump issued an executive order titled the Urgent National Action to Save College Sports, which will go into effect August 1st, barring any courts ruling otherwise. So the main details of this thing, it mandates that there's 5 years of eligibility with limited exceptions for if you do military service or missionary service or like very little exclusions. Athletes are only limited to one transfer during that period, and they can earn an additional transfer if they actually get their bachelor's, because you're a student athlete, there's a word in there before athlete, student. Go do that first, and then we can talk about second transfer. And then one thing I like, we're going to talk about the whole thing in a second, but one thing I do like is professional athletes cannot return to college. Like, you a grown-ass man, bro. Hey, if you couldn't hack it out in the G League, you couldn't hack it out, and we're going to talk about you in a second, bro. If you couldn't hack it out in the league and you couldn't get drafted or whatever, hey, go be an insurance salesman like 80% of them guys had to do back in the day, bro. Don't bring your ass back over here in college. It's a young man's game, bro. Mm-hmm. And then the last big point, you know what I'm saying, because I mentioned it a couple episodes ago, you know what I'm saying, fraudulent NIL scheme, you know what I'm saying. They're not going to let these third-party people pretty much buy up the football team, like I was talking about Mark Cuban buying up Indiana football and stuff like that. Like, if you offering a player, like, as a third party something, it's got to be worth the value of what they would actually make playing on the football field. Mm-hmm. Like, you ain't finna just be like, hey, I give you $100 million to come to Alabama. Like, that's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. But
and you know what? Oh,
go ahead. How you feel about it, bro?
I took. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause Trump, he got to be out extra with the titles and stuff, man. But this is actually a brilliant move, man. Because you know what? It takes it's like, granted, you're doing the right thing by paying the players. But now this is like, all right, now We finna set this boundary and stuff because now, I mean, granted, and you got every right to move schools though. But you know, Cam Ward, he was the number one pick, but Cam Ward went through 3 schools. You know what I'm saying? And he transferred here, transferred here, transferred here, and you got other quarterbacks transferring every season. People just losing talent. So don't get me wrong. I like the fact that if you can, like, you got, it's only one transfer. That's it. That's good. Keep your ass down and build something, man. Because we wanna pay you money. You know what I'm saying? But come on now, we gotta stay up to par with the quality of football. Now let's not lose sight about what's gonna sell these tickets on TVs and get y'all notoriety. And I love that. That is smart, bro. That's good and that's smart. And these grown ass people, if gotta go back to college and try to do something at 25, 26, bro, it's too late. You fail. Go overseas or something. Go be a Walmart greeter or whatever you gonna be because your career's over. You know what I'm saying?
Because like, somebody coaching staff as a grad assistant.
Yeah, come on, man. Yeah, you want to come back 26, 27, and you're a grown ass man playing with these kids? No, man. And as far as like getting on the NIL thing, it's like, bro, and the limits of transfer portal, perfect. Now y'all build something, bro. Y'all want to run because I can tell with all that going on, you already know, like, you know, parents. I know parents are a problem too. It was a whole bunch of bullshit got to come with kids and a lot of stuff they had to deal with. And so now, as far as like all them bidders, all the stuff like the Mark Cubans for Indiana, they still gonna do that shit. They just gotta go put that on paper.
They gotta be back on the table.
Yeah. They gonna go back old school. Don't y'all worry about it, ladies and gentlemen. They got it signed and still, but they gonna have aliases. They gonna have other people putting in money and these fake companies. Bro, please, that ain't gonna stop. That ain't gonna fix that problem. But as far as like that transfer portal stuff, I like it, man, because my thing is, it's like I was never a fan of people hopping from 3 different teams, 3 different seasons.
Except for your boy LeBron do it, but.
but LeBron was at least nice enough to give every franchise at least 4 years or better.
You right. He got his degree at those teams before he moved on.
Exactly. Yeah, he got a bachelor's and master's and stuff like that, and he moved on, man. And now, you know what I'm saying, you know, shoot, hopefully next year he go to his retirement tour with Cleveland, so we can do all that.
Yeah. But, you know what I'm saying, I agree with you. I actually said this one of the few times that the government actually regulates something, and the shit actually makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the NIL was going crazy, bro. Like, it's just like the Wild Wild West out here. And I was talking about you earlier, Charles Bendaku of fucking Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Playing 3 years in the G League, and then you're like, hey, man, I can't make an NBA roster. Let me go ahead and jump back up into this college. Man, I'm glad the court stopped that because that's just crazy, bro. You a grown ass man, bro. If you can't make it in the G League, it sounds like you about to be a coach, bro. Go coach a high school team.
Yeah.
Go coach your high school team. Go be a grad assistant at Alabama. Don't be a player. You be a grad assistant. You know what I'm saying? That'd be like, you know what I'm saying, me and you try to get back into shape right now, bro, and I try to go back to my alma mater, try to go walk on at Kansas State, bro. Like, you taking some young kid's spot. Let them little 18, 19-year-olds get that shit, bro. Like, you tripping, bro. But people like him, so people like him is the reason why the NCAA is actually thinking about adding on to that rule, because that part I didn't even mention in the summary. Like, the NCAA is looking to add on to that rule to say that your 5-year period of eligibility starts when you graduate high school or your 19th birthday, either or. Like, you ain't finna be 30, be like, hey, how many years of eligibility I got? Like, you not jumping out the YMCA and then you coming over here thinking you about to play for the University of Kansas or UNC or somebody. Like, nah, you ain't going out like that, bro. You had your time to shine. You gonna shine these floors at your damn Home Depot, bro. How about that? Like, move around.
Yeah,
and honestly, one thing I was actually interested in with this new act being put in, I wonder, going to your home state, like Trinidad Chambers, the quarterback, I wonder if that actually going to affect, like, you know, the Mississippi Supreme Court allow him to play for a 6th season. I wonder if this law is actually going to be like, nah, you got to move around, bro. Like, you had your chance at Ole Miss last year to prove that you could be drafted in the NFL. Like, what's wrong with that? You had an AT&T deal too. Like, you got some bread. Like, you good. Hey, go be an insurance salesman or go try out for an NFL team, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, come on, man. Like, leave them kids alone, man.
Yeah, because, like, if you think about it, bro, like, so he's 24 now. when he gets drafted, if he is good enough to get drafted next year, he'll be 25. But think about that. He's about to be drafted at 25. He'll be the same age as Jaden Daniels, Bryce Young, and then he's going to be older than C.J. Stroud, Drake May, and Caleb Williams, bro. Getting drafted. Just now getting drafted, bro. That's crazy, bro. What are we doing here, bro?
Yeah, exactly, bro. 1,000%, bro. This shit is embarrassing for real. It's like, nah, that shit embarrassing. But that again, Trump and government did their thing with this one, man. Cause that regulates everything. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I don't care what you say. It can be billions and billions and billions of money they'll pay out to all the players, bro. At the root of everything, quality is always gonna sell, bro.
Yep.
I'm telling you, equality is gonna always sell, man. And for me, as the avid sports fan I am, thus we're on Toss Up Podcast, pun intended. It's like, bro, man, I love great sports, man. I love a good game, bro. It's like, shoot, I'm one of them loud coaches on my son's team. It's like, bro, I be so locked in the game, bro. Yeah. With a competitor, I'm yelling like I'm in a game. I'm cussing like. I'm honest, man, because it's like I just be so locked in the game, and like when I just see good basketball, man, when I just see good quality play basketball, bro, it does something. That energy, it does something to me, bro. It do, and it's just like as far as like I would love to see that on TV too. I will always be glued to a good game, bro. A good game, I will always be glued to it.
Yeah, I don't think a good game is gonna be a whole bunch of grown ass men jumping on or just switching to the football route. A whole bunch of 27, 28-year-olds jumping on the football rosters and trying to go up against 18, 19, 20-year-olds. Like that's just crazy work. Like at this point, you might as well have the worst NFL team. Like that joke they always play around all the time. Can the national champion of college beat the worst NFL team? Like at this point, you might as well start doing that. You just gonna let these grown ass men play up in here? Like what are we doing?
Facts, bro. Facts, man. 1,000%, bro. 1,000%. It's like put the quality on them. It's gonna take care of itself, bro.
Exactly.
It's gonna take care of itself. But yeah, it's like everybody stay put too, man. Let's bring some commitment back to these colleges. Yeah, I know these colleges ain't worth a damn. They gonna make money off your blood, sweat, and tears. I get it.
But now you get money off them, though. But now you get money off them.
Yeah.
It's an even exchange.
Now, you know, hey, all is good, man. Trust me, your favorite players done got paid under the table in college, bro. So you see a lot of the old players. You see a lot of the old players who heard about the NIL deal. They ain't that mad. They was getting paid.
Either they ain't that mad, or they didn't know how to get that money under the table.
You know what I'm saying?
Like for real. They were just too dumb to do it.
Exactly, man. It's just like shit. It's okay, but then again, at the same time, man, like bro, this gives, and I kind of like these rules because it's gonna weed out the football purists, like the one who ain't pure to the game, and let the football purists come in, bro. I'm telling you, man, it's like stay in 2 years, bro. You may build something, build your legacy, bro. You can get your jersey retired. You can leave an everlasting legacy if you commit to a program, bro.
Yeah, facts. I mean, even if you think about it, bro, like when we was talking about Deion. No, I don't remember if it was last week or a couple of weeks ago. Like all the transfers that keep on rotating in and out that program. Like, bro, you get some stabilization, you might be able to build a culture or something. Like,
there you go. And I'm glad, and I'm happy. Granted, this move ain't gonna help Deion get the national championship. No, but he do be having a lot of transfer guys though. So now they get the chance to build something. You'll be surprised. You can have the same players for another year with the same coach. It will do a lot for your chemistry. I promise you, bro.
Facts.
It will do a lot. You build chemistry. You know how to do it. So that wonderful move, man. Good. That's finally some good news in NCAA sometime, man. In a while. That's good for football's sake.
And I'll give you credit for President Trump.
That's good shit.
I'm not a hater.
He the GOAT.
I'm not a hater.
He the GOAT, man. That's the GOAT. Trump the GOAT, man.
Hey, calm that down. Calm that down. Not that type of party. But I mean, we gonna keep talking about the government. I guess we moving over to this NFL recap. We gonna keep talking about the government. You know what I'm saying? Before we get to teams.
This is spicy.
Yeah. So Friday, the Department of Justice has opened yet another probe not related to the Epstein files. they decided that how the NFL is negotiating their TV rights is more important than releasing the Epstein files. So currently, the NFL has contracts with ESPN, ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, Prime Video, and Netflix. That's a whole lot of TV spread around. You know what I'm saying? And they got current deals that run through 2033, except for ESPN, they run through 2034. So, but it feels like the group that is more concerned about this deal than anybody is Fox, because they might be getting the short end of the sticks. That Sunday night football America's game of the week might be in jeopardy come 2029, because the NFL actually got an opt-out deal that they can actually opt out the deal with Fox Sports, which actually Fox is admitted as such that they kind of expect that they might try to opt out at 2029, try to tax them to keep that Sunday afternoon slot. Because currently they're paying $2 billion and the NFL is making $10 billion so far a year. So they, billionaires going to try to find money anywhere they can. But
of course,
currently this whole probe is starting to get bipartisan support, because you got, on the Democrat side, you got Senator Elizabeth Warren. She asking for the FCC to look at the cost of streaming for fans, because if I got to pay for Prime Video, Netflix, I forgot what other streaming, like say they redo the deal with CBS and now I got to buy Paramount Plus instead of being able to watch it on the regular CBS channel. The only one that does not do a for-profit streaming service right now is Fox. Like, whether you got to watch Monday Night Football now on ESPN Plus or something like that, you know what I'm saying? So it is starting to get a little ridiculous. And then on the Republican side, you got Mike Lee asking for this probe as well, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you think they kind of right in trying to get in the NFL's ass about how they spreading this money around with all these different streaming channels that we got to go ahead and subscribe to in order to watch this NFL season, bro?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I am happily one of those people who got all the streaming services following today.
Me too.
I like my
that don't mean I like paying for them, bro.
Hey, but here's the thing, though, man. Let me tell you something about the NFL. And from my foxhole, in my opinion, dude, the NFL don't give a shit. We're gonna make the money with or without you. Is who we want to go to. Fox, you better. All right, Fox, you better act right. You know what I'm saying? Because like what we were talking about
out here trying to get out here telling on the government to get involved. Out here snitching.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Let me tell you something.
Out here like Gucci Man.
Come on now, like, bro. And Amazon can cover Sundays now.
Hey.
Amazon can cover Sundays now.
I wouldn't mind Kurt Herbstreit. That might be a quick turnaround for him, bro. Hey, you imagine he doing that Saturday night game for college, and then he got to turn around and come for that Sunday afternon game. Like my boy might get tired, but he might do it.
Don't get me wrong.
He might do it.
The only thing that would be a downgrade that the NFL would be missing from Fox is Terry Bradshaw, Howie Long, Jimmy Johnson retired, but that Fox Sunday NFL, all right, that's the only thing they're gonna miss.
Yeah, that'd be kind of like how we almost lost NBA on TNT. Like, thank God ESPN said they're gonna pick that up. Like,
and the thing about it too, why you said that, which is amazing, bro, they gonna actually cover the finals this year, bro, because they be on ABC on bro. We get inside the NBA for the NBA finals. That's goated. But like I'm saying, but as far as like the NFL is literally just like got everybody on the string. Hey, who want to come? Who want to help a company that brings in $16 billion a year? Which one? Hey, we'll wait for you, because they gonna make money anywhere they go. Anywhere they go, everybody gonna follow the NFL, bro. You know what I'm saying? Granted, now I do believe the NFL can be on some more local channels and stuff like that, whatever, and they could probably have some more marquee games or whatever. For me, because sometimes I be hating how if it's nothing on Fox, I like a primetime game at like 12 o'clock on Fox. I like another primetime game on AFC, or you probably have a lot going on. Everybody can get their own pickings, bro. Yeah, everybody can get their own pickings of what they want to see. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, I'm all for seeing a lot of football, bro. But but what I was saying, but as far as like the NFL, which one of y'all want to make some money, huh? Which one? Shit, which one you want to do? Only now, they're probably like, now hopefully we never have to go to NFL Network, but you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we can get something like Amazon or something like that. Yeah, they'll be alright. Fox and NFL is the king of all sports, bro. Yeah, they anybody gonna play ball, bro.
Yeah.
I just think now that Amazon hit the thing, I mean Amazon might make a swing for the Sunday, man. I
Yep.
would not be
And I mean,
surprised.
and we shouldn't even be surprised because I mean, I told you in pre-production, and you know what I'm saying, it's in my notes. Like, we just talking about billionaires talking to other billionaires to see how we can make more billions. Like, hey, NFL owners, we making 10 billion a year. Jeff Bezos, we know what you're doing with Amazon. Hey, let's link up. Like, what we
Come on
mad
now.
about? Like, we are, and we even said it about the whole free agency and everything like that. Like, y'all or the Rooney Rule, like you can't be
Yep.
mad at how billionaires spend and invest their money. Like
You can't.
you can't. Like they gonna go to the highest bidder, whether it's Netflix, like whether it's Prime Video, like hopefully not Paramount Plus, because I don't feel like paying for another streaming services. Even though I'm missing on UFC fights, I don't feel like paying for another streaming service. But let me walk y'all down History Avenue real quick. It's history time with Professor Jonathan Thompson. So I do agree with this at face value, but the problem is I'm gonna give you guys a history lesson again. Sports leagues had a limited antitrust exemption since something called the Sports Broadcasting Act of 1961, which allows them to package games to make them more available to fans. So when you see the games that you see on Sunday, like it kind of makes sense. So like think of it for instance, like the NFL took pretty much all the AFC games, they packaged it, said CBS, here you go. They took all the NFC games, they packaged it, said Fox, here you go. That's why, coincidentally, you see most of your AFC games on CBS and most of your NFC games on Fox.
Of course, yeah, of course. Boom, makes sense.
Yep. But now what they're worried about is what the Department of Justice claim they're worried about. I'm gonna say claim because I don't know if they're really worried about it when I start continuing down this path and down this rabbit hole with y'all. But now they claim that the NFL is getting a little bit greedy in how they packaging these games and trying to see how they can collect more revenue instead of making things more available to the fans. Now it's starting to become almost an elitist thing. And then I have in my notes, and that we didn't even talk about it, but it's like when you think about the four American sports, like I'm actually surprised the NBA is not even part of this probe as well because I feel like they're
They
guilty
did
of
to
the same
themselves.
thing. But
They did it themselves.
but it's like baseball and hockey, you know what I'm saying? I don't even watch hockey personally, but I know I got friends that are hockey fans or whatever the case may be. But it's
Yeah.
like it seems like baseball and hockey are the ones that are most accommodating to the fans. Whether it's like all the games are pretty much on cable TV or free TV, like or the price of tickets is reasonable for those compared to your NBA and NFL games. So I feel like it was a long time coming that somebody eventually said something about this. But sidebar for a second, that Sports Broadcasting Act of 1961, the reason why we got NFL on Sundays is because of this act as well. As the NFL is not allowed to schedule games on Fridays or Saturdays between the second weekend of September and the second weekend of December because the government felt like if the NFL was allowed to schedule them on any day, they'll start taking over high school and college games. And now you ask yourself, well, Jonathan, they play on Black Friday now, so that doesn't even make sense. Well, guess what? There's a little special clause that the NFL actually got a curfew for games. So they cannot play a game, they cannot start a game past 6 p.m. Eastern, and the Black Friday game is typically at 3 p.m. Eastern. So that's just your little note for today, the more you know. Brought to you by Professor Jonathan Thompson. But the reason why I said that I feel like this probe is disingenuous is because of the guy who's telling the DOJ to look into this. And that's none other than our Commander-in-Chief, President Donald J. Trump.
The GOAT.
Yeah,
The GOAT.
I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. But yeah, I'm going to walk you down memory lane in case you didn't know. 12 years ago,
Chapter 2.
12 years ago, you could think if you don't like the current administration or you love the current administration, both of y'all could blame it on the current NFL because back in 2014, my guy was trying to buy the Buffalo Bills. And the league decided to be snobs towards him and was like, nah, bruh, But they also didn't believe that he would keep the team in Buffalo, which is one of their conditions to approve any sale of the team was to keep the team in Buffalo. And they didn't trust that Donald Trump was going to be that guy to do that. So that's why it ended up getting sold to the Pagula family, who's the owners now, for $1.4 billion. Donald Trump ended up offering 1.2, I think was the official number. But yeah, more or less, people thought that he was going to move the team out of Buffalo. And he even said it himself to the AP in 2016 while he was running. He said, and I quote, "If I had bought that team, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. So if you hate Trump, you know what I'm saying? I don't hate no man. I don't know the man personally to hate him. I dislike some of his policies. It is what it is. But if you hate Trump, thank the NFL. Because he could have been chilling, screwing over people's football contracts right now instead of doing however you feel about what he's doing with the country."
Come on, man.
But it brings to my larger point that ever since they denied him that, like, he's been on a revenge streak. It hasn't been just this. Like, the reason why when he was president, he was talking about arresting or kicking out all those players who were kneeling and stuff like that, trying to convince people to boycott the NFL, talking shit about Bad Bunny doing the halftime show. Like, all this is personal feelings stemming back from 2014. Like, this is not him trying to be a conservative, which he's really not if you think about it. But this is not a political podcast. I won't go too deep into why he's not really a conservative. But yeah, like, all his shots that he takes at the NFL, even though he has a couple of buddies in the NFL like Robert Kraft, Tom Brady, etc., but they would not let him in their Good Boys Club, even though he's allowed in the other Good Boys Club. But I won't get sued or try to get waterboarded for that. But yeah, regarding the whole chasing the streaming services and stuff like that, hey, like you said, hey, who's the highest bidder? NFL gonna do what they gonna do, bruh, until somebody stop them, and that's why they're trying to send the FCCs to stop them right now. And if you think about it, live events has been the most popular thing since we came out of COVID, since we've been allowed to come outside now, you know what I'm saying? Ever since we've been allowed to come outside, hey, these owners are trying to take advantage of it. So whether it's you're going to pay extra for these streaming services or whatever the case may be. And that's just the nature of the beast. But we're going to move on to some more NFL recap. We see my boy John got a little turbulence with his connection. But we're going to talk about Philadelphia for a second. Hey, he's back. Hey, I was just telling him, I was just wrapping up. We about to move on to Philadelphia. Hey, we ain't got to cut. But we about to move on to Philadelphia, my brother, and everything that is the Eagles. I told him you had a little turbulence, so we good. But the Eagles just recently traded a 5th-round pick for this year and a 6th-round pick to the Packers to pick up Dontavion Wicks. In addition, they signed Hollywood Brown, so it looks like they about to more than likely move on from A.J. Brown come after June 1st, you know what I'm saying, where it's more financially feasible for them to do so. And then we also got the Jalen Hurts saga, you know what I'm saying, which team sources reporting anonymously, you know what I'm saying, Eagles offense going stale. Hurts don't want to throw against zone coverage, bro. He don't want to play the middle game. He don't want to play under center. Man, how we feel about the lack of brotherly love that's going on in Philadelphia, bro?
Man, look, I tell you one thing, and I'm going to keep it as real as I can possible with you. It may look like the story is saying AJ is the problem and this, that, and the third, and they got Hollywood Brown, all these receivers.
He is part of the problem.
But one, clearly, they still got them on number one, Devontae Smith. Let's give our respect to their Heisman Trophy winner, Smitty.
Yeah.
Like I said, they still got a dog and they still got a number one over there. Now, don't get me wrong, AJ was a dog too, and he overshadowed Smitty. But now Smitty finna get them touches. You finna see why he became a Heisman winner. Hey, all pros locking in.
Exactly.
All pros locking in, so you know good well what's finna happen. So it's like, so now, but AJ going, we all know he going to New England. Like, breaking news, not breaking news or whatnot. But I feel like this particular situation, and I'm not trying to jump too far ahead, but this particular situation is a conversation about Jalen Hurts, bro. I see they're gonna sit here and try to play to his strengths now. They finna be a running team, and his only main target is gonna be Devontae Smith. Cause he like to lock in on one receiver, and now he ain't got to worry about nobody having egos and attitudes.
Who these shots?
And so now Hollywood Brown, you know,
shots
you better act
shot,
right.
Boy.
You gonna get cut or Wicks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like when it come down to it, it's like, man, bro, Jalen Hurts. Everybody be calling me crazy when I say it. Everybody called me crazy even when he won the Super Bowl. Yeah, he got the MVP, but we all know who told that, who made them go all the way to the Super Bowl. Let's be clear, bro. We gonna be clear. It's Saquon Barkley's offense, bro. He's the quarterback. He's the quarterback. And now you see, you know, even though the offensive line got hurt this year, you know, Saquon had a little bit of a down year because now you trying to put all this emphasis on Jalen Hurts putting up these numbers. He's never gonna put up them passing numbers on you, bro. Oh, well, Taylor, you know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts is kind of like Lamar Jackson. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That first year on the top monkey, he threw over 4,000 yards, 45 total touchdowns, 4 interceptions.
We is not the same. And I get tired of people who would even make that comparison because even if you go back to college, bro, even if you go back to college, like, them passes from Louisville came way different than them passes in either Alabama or Oklahoma for Jalen Hurts. Like, Lamar different, bro.
Bro. But I'm just saying though. But Lamar had that he had that notion that hey, he can't be a quarterback. Well, now he silenced those critics quick. Jalen Hurts ain't did that yet. I don't think Jalen Hurts ever gonna have 30 plus touchdowns or 35, 40 touchdowns. I don't know. It's like, hey, don't get me wrong. He seems like he's comfortable in his skin. Hey, I'm gonna get double digit rushing touchdowns. I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna get about 25, 3,000 yards. Don't turn over the ball. If that's your safe way of playing football, cool. But when you really got to make Jalen Hurts play quarterback, you're done. Oh, well, Taylor, he got the MVP in the Super Bowl. That defense tore Patrick Mahomes' ass up, bro. Yeah, y'all get wherever y'all want it. You know what I'm saying? They was beat up. Defense was on the field so long.
That was almost like this past Super Bowl. Like, you really could have gave it to anybody on the defense, but y'all just chose the best offensive player just for clout. Like that's really what it
was. Yeah, you know how that go.
Yeah, but I mean, on my side, like, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So it's kind of like, bro, you know, he got.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was about to say, like, honestly, like,
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody, he got the MVP, man. Go ahead.
But I was about to say, like, I'm not really surprised on either front if we either talk about AJ's situation or Jalen's situation. But I'll start on AJ's situation. You know what I'm saying? Because AJ's situation been a couple of years going on now, you know what I'm saying, including on their way to the Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying. And it sounds like some animosity because on social media I do be flaming AJ up a little bit because of all the crime that he does. But I'm not ignorant to the fact that there are a few receivers that you can really do a 1-for-1 swap, and you can actually do what AJ Brown does. Like, AJ Brown really is that guy. But like John said earlier, like, there's a reason why Devontae Smith won a Heisman Trophy, and we gonna stop acting like he's not a number one receiver in his own right. You know what I'm saying? So what good teams do, if you can afford to cut a problem, you just go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? You can even think about it like the Patriots back in the day during Tom Brady's run, all the people that they cut and let go. Even the current Chiefs situation now, like the current with like the Chiefs, they like, even though a player may be good, it might be time to cut bait. Like, but for the Chiefs, it's financial situation. It's not the situation like AJ Brown got going on right now. But like all the good teams, when they see that there's a problem upcoming, they just go ahead and cut bait. They don't waste no time. Like San Francisco did when they drafted Trey Lance with the number 3 overall pick. They was like, he's not really that good, but this dude we picked with the last pick of the draft, he might be able to do a little something. So let's go ahead and get rid of Trey Lance. Like, the other teams know how to cut bait when it's time to cut bait, and I feel like the Eagles is a well-run organization. Like, the only time I really bag on the Eagles is really because I equate their fan base to like UNC fan base. Like, y'all about the same level of annoyance. So when I bag on the Eagles, it's really because I want to annoy you fans, because I love the Eagles back when Andy Reid was was coaching up Donovan McNabb, and I had Donovan McNabb jersey, and I had Mike Vick jerseys when he was with the Eagles. So I like the Eagles organization. Y'all fans are just annoying. So, but with that being said, yeah, Eagles is a well-run organization, so I feel like they're going to get rid of A.J. Brown when the time comes. And we're going to switch it over to Jalen Hurts. I wish John was back in here to hear this because, yeah, this ain't nothing that we've not seen before. We've actually seen another short, scrapping young black quarterback who had early success, you know what I'm saying, Super Bowl MVP. Actually, I don't think he got the MVP of that Super Bowl. But he did win a Super Bowl. Almost repeated. Oh, he's back. He's back. So I was saying, I wanted you to come back specifically for this, my brother. I was getting to the Jalen Hurts situation. So, I already said that we need to cut bait with AJ Brown, and I was switching over to Jalen Hurts. And I was about to say, we've seen this episode before, actually, bro. We've seen this episode before. You know what I'm saying? Scrapping young black quarterback with early success. Dropped a whole bunch of passing yard, had a good moon ball, all that good stuff. And his pants got a little bit too big for him. You know what I'm saying? And they shipped him right out of Seattle when that happened. We're talking about Russell Wilson. And I feel like this Jalen Hurts situation is a lot like the Russell Wilson situation, bro. So he had some early success, and now he feel like he's too big. Like he even had spats with Kellen Moore during their Super Bowl winning season, and that's just crazy to me. Like, but I will give Jalen Hurts this defense. Like, even though, like, you know what I'm saying, there's been some struggles with his production, he is about to go on his fifth offensive coordinator in 5 years. So, you know, that is something for him to be like, hey, I'm trying here, but there's just so many offenses, so many different offenses every year that I have to pick up and learn. You know what I'm saying? Because when you think about, like, even the best quarterbacks in the game, they get stability out of their coaching staffs. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, whatever the case may be, they get to have their coordinators for at least a few years. Like, and the reason why their coordinators left is usually because they seek head coaching jobs. Like, it's not like Nick Sirianni finding a coach here, finding a coach there, and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, that makes sense, man. And it's like, and again, it's like, man, everything comes to the light, man. And I just feel like Jalen Hurts, he's been protected. He's been protected by a good run game. And now, don't get me wrong. If you're winning football games and you're running the ball, I'm not mad at it. But then again, it goes back to, shout out Shady McCoy, but this is the point he always made about, dude, we overpay these quarterbacks, bro. And just because these quarterbacks get to reset the market every chance they get and every chance they won't. And that's what I'm saying, bro.
And it's usually when, and especially if you win.
You got your good run game.
Especially if you win, bro. Like they let you win, like Dak win, and they gave him $50 million contract.
You get all the big money. Yeah. And so I'm like, bro, like, so, but at the same time, the Philadelphia realized, man, we done overpaid for a mid-sized quarterback, bro. Look, let me tell you something. And of course, everybody can play hypotheticals all you want. But I can guarantee you right now, if this Philadelphia team was set up for these last 3-4 years with the same line, same weapons, same defense, you put Joe Burrow in there, Patrick will never have a dynasty. He wouldn't have a dynasty. Put a quarterback like Joe Burrow in that offense. Or put a quarterback like Josh Allen in that offense. Man, Philadelphia they'll be the first team to go undefeated in 2 years, man. Back-to-back years they go undefeated. You know what I'm saying? I know that'll be hard as fuck, but put somebody like Joe Burrow in that offense with that line with protection. Joe Burrow will shatter records, bro.
I mean, we saw what he did at LSU, bro.
But Jalen Hurts, man, he's in that offense. Come on, man. And Jalen Hurts in that offense is mid, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man. Dude, let me tell you something. You can blame the OC all you want to, whatever. I can guarantee that all that offense starting to lose that confidence in Jalen Hurts. They may not say it publicly, but they side-eye. Come on now, you done got AJ shipped out of Philly. Come on now. Come on. AJ was all pros doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, Jalen Hurts was his quarterback, I get that. But at that same time, man, the defense find out how to play you.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, bro, bump that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bump that. Like, come on, this show make or break you. Whether they gonna say it publicly or not. Bro, you don't perform this year, you ain't getting another contract. Get your affairs in order.
Not with Philly.
You ain't getting another contract. Not well. You'll get signed. Respectfully, I'm not this.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm not stupid.
Because Justin Fields even got traded to the Chiefs.
You ain't getting that top quarterback money no more. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna tell you. Look, I was playing poker last Friday night with my old heads, man. And my homeboy Mike Lee. If you ever see this, shout out, boy, I love you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, we diehard Seattle fans. Well, I'm becoming one, but we talk football. He's a diehard Seattle fan or whatnot. And it's like, dude, I literally told him, I say, bro, Sam Darnold better not walk his ass in that office asking for 50-0. Hey, man, you play your role. We gonna keep this defense tight. And, bro, we gonna got there. You gonna get, if we resign you, we gonna give you about 45. We ain't giving you no top of the market money. We'll pay you. But you ain't getting.
You would hope that's the case.
You ain't getting 65. You ain't getting nothing. You shut your mouth. But that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, it's like, hey Sam, and like Jalen Hurts he'll be right on that level right there. If Philly get done with you, hey Jalen may go somewhere and be successful. Man, I want to talk. Hey, Jalen, hold up now. Well, you won't top them up. We can give you probably 3-4 years from now, 50 will be a bargain. We can give you 50 mil now. Calm down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Man, hey, I got us to the playoffs. Woo. Yeah. Okay, you got us to the playoffs, but what are our receivers looking like?
Exactly. Because you didn't turn the ball over.
Come on now, AJ Brown.
That's what you going to bank on?
Barely touching 1,000 yards, and he was, yeah. Yeah, go ahead. You was right.
Yeah, like you barely turned the ball over. Is that what you're gonna bank on? I'm only throwing for 3,000 yards, but look, I'm barely getting any turnovers. Like, nah, bro, you gotta be a playmaker, bro. Like, when the game gets tight, when cheeks get clenched, bro, like we needed our quarterback to do something. And if you don't want to throw against zone coverage, bro, that's a problem. Like, if what they saying is true, you don't want to throw against zone coverage, even though you throw better in zone coverage than against man. Like, that's just weird, bro. You don't want to play under center? That's just weird, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, especially when you're running back, the reason why the offense is booming, like Saquon Barkley, he's like, it's better for Jalen to be under center because I'm already coming downhill when you hand the ball off versus out of the shotgun where I have to get my momentum going. Like if you was Patrick Mahomes, I can understand, but you're not Patrick Mahomes. Like if you was Patrick Mahomes and you was slinging it like that, like yeah, if you said fuck going under center, hey, I guess we saying fuck going under center, okay? I'm sorry, head coach. Like I know you want to go under center, but we can't do it. But you not throwing the ball like that, bro. So if you gonna hand this ball off, you gonna hand this ball off in whatever formation I line up, bro.
But yeah, he's getting exposed now, though. He getting exposed, and it's like, that was a hit job. That was a hit job, man. That came from the organization, bro. That came from the organization.
Because they even said that
like,
he wasn't listening. He wasn't listening.
Hey, look. And I won't be surprised if that was Sirianni who secretly did that. Motherfucker, I ain't gonna lose my job because of you.
Oh yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna get the media to
hanging on for dear life.
Me.
My man is hanging on for dear life to his job.
Yeah, no. No.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
I would not. I'm telling you, I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if people set that up. I would not be surprised. Nope. Because I'm telling y'all, Sirianni, you ain't winning with the Super Bowl team. The Eagles are stacked and blah, 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 blah. Man, please. Look, point at him first. You better look at this quarterback first.
Yep.
Hell no.
You see what I'm working with.
And Jalen Hurts. Yeah.
And I love Jalen.
Now don't get me wrong. Jalen Hurts, you're a Super Bowl champion. You're a Super Bowl MVP. Yeah. But I'm like, bro, Now that subpar play gotta go. Look, I'm all for black quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? I want Shador to do something. I want Lamar to do something. I want Jordan Love. I want everybody to be successful, man. Yeah. But at the same time, look, I ain't with all that mediocre play, man.
Exactly. We got standard. We got standard, bro.
Bump that. Exactly, bro. Man, look, you a starting quarterback in the NFL. We had to fight for that back in the day, boy. Nah, shit, no. The Warren Moons, the Randall Cunninghams, I don't want to butcher their name, but I know he played for the Broncos. I know one of them played for, like, the Saints. Yeah, like, bro.
Doug Williams.
Doug Williams, they had to fight. They had to fight for that. Y'all getting the money now. Now we can judge you on objective play. A lot of people be too tired to, it's a black quarterback. Motherfucker, can you play?
Exactly.
And you shouldn't feel, nobody shouldn't feel no type of way if a fan feel that way. Fuck color. Is my quarterback producing?
Yeah. Exactly. And I think that sometimes as a coach we get lost in that. Like we try to be loyal to the color. Like, bro, like we can't just be loyal to everybody. Like, if you're not producing, you just not producing, bro. We gotta be able to call it out when we see it. Like, but let's go ahead and switch over to this NBA recap, my brother. NBA recap. We got the top 4 seeds in the East that's locked. You know what I'm saying? As we're recording, Orlando and Boston is playing right now up there. That's why I was looking up a couple of times. Boys had the lead, but then now Boston went ahead and took control, and they probably resting players. I haven't been paying too much attention when I've been looking up, but I think they probably rested their stars because they locked in the 2 seed, so they ain't got no reason to play Jalen or Jason. But in the West, top 2 seeds is locked. 5 through 7 is locked, and the Warriors is playing either the Blazers or the Clippers for the 9-10 game. But we start out West, bro. Who you think is going to play the Rockets in the 4-5 matchup? Is it going to be the Nuggets or the Lakers? Because the Western Conference is about to play in a little bit. Actually, some of the games probably already started because they all supposed to start at like 6:30, something like that.
Man, please. But look, let me tell y'all something, man. For the ones who's been following this podcast, I done told y'all the conspiracy theories since episode 1. This ain't gonna be no surprise. The Lakers are gonna drop to the 4th seed. They don't care. They do not care. They do not want to face Wemby second round. They want to face a normal sized team at OKC. Wildly believe it. I understand OKC butchering everybody. I understand they butchering everybody, whatever. But at the same time, bro, LeBron and Luka, Austin Reed, they got size, they got depth. They'll match up. They match up better with OKC.
Buzzsaw? Is that what you said? Boys, buzzsaw?
Like the Lakers ain't playing that. We'll go. Nope. Yeah, you're right. And it's like, man, it's like bump that. It's like, dude, we'll go play the Rockets. We'll go play KD first. Play KD first.
I feel like that's what everybody trying to do.
Yeah, no.
That's crazy to think about, bro.
Yeah. Hell yeah. It's like, Lakers finna sit on down, man. LeBron already, he ain't eligible for All-NBA anyway. Go rest. Get you a week off before your first playoff series. Go rest up. Go get healthy. Yeah, so bump that. Lakers, you know what the Lakers doing to you. I told you this since the early episodes, bro. We don't want that smoke right now. Wouldn't be too much, man. We don't want that smoke.
You don't want win VP, bro? You don't want win VP?
Hey, LeBron 41. I don't blame him. I'll run too.
He too old for that shit?
Yeah, I'll run too, bro. Yeah, I'll run too. I bumped that.
Hey, no, I mean, I guess we gonna finish.
Hopefully, Denver can take you out. Not Denver, but yeah, Denver can take you out second round.
I think we gonna find out in about 30 minutes. Like, I know they doing the right now they're doing a tribute to Mark Jones. This is his last NBA game that he's calling. But we about to see in about 30 minutes when this game start, bro. Like, how many? Who gonna be the starters for the Nuggets and the Spurs? Because that gonna be very telling when the Nuggets rest all they started just like they did versus OKC, and OKC rested 11 players, bro. Like, I'm like, bro, you just bringing out the bottom of the bench out for this game, bro. Like, y'all, come on, man. Let's give a little bit of integrity. Motherfuckers got paid for these tickets, bro. Let's give a little bit of integrity to this, bro. Like, you can't be out here bitching everybody to duck smoke, bro.
Come on now.
And as we watch it right now, Boston's up 101 to 88 on Orlando, about 7.5 remaining. Toronto's looking like they about to clinch that 6th seed at a minimum. I didn't see the Atlanta game. Let me pull that Atlanta score up, see if Atlanta clinched the 5th. I think Atlanta clinched the 5th. Live looking. Looking up scores. See, Cavs leading the Wizards. Yeah, but we don't care about that.
Amari, what are you doing?
Did the Hawks have a game today?
Am I loud?
Now I'm looking to see if the Hawks even had. Yeah, of course they did. Oh, they lost. Oh. So that means if Toronto wins, Toronto's about to be the 5. Okay, so Toronto's about to be the 5, and Atlanta might mess around and be.
I think they already the 5th seed.
Well, no, Atlanta was the 5th. All they had to do was win to lock it, but they lost. So Toronto's now the 5th seed. So it looks like unless Orlando comes back, it looks. Well, hold on. Philly was in here too, so Philly's up. I'm pretty sure that would make Philly the 6th. Hold on. That's crazy.
That's what. Don't let Philly get 6 now. They locked in 6.
Well, they're up right now, and Atlanta lost. I'm trying to look up the playoff scenarios real quick, but I think Philly still had a chance for the 6th.
Hey, boy, I about to say if Philly get that 6th seed and they play Cleveland in round 1, I think it's New York. Yeah, Philly play New York or something. Hey, I think it's either. I tell you what, either New York or it's going to be Cleveland. Hey, boy, Philly gonna knock them out, man.
Oh, okay. So it looks like it's going to be. Oh no, Atlanta is locked in this. Hold on. Alright. So it says if Toronto wins against Brooklyn, which they did, they would be the 5th seed. Okay. And then
the 5th. Okay.
Philly at a minimum will be 7. I don't know if they have the tiebreaker with Atlanta for 6.
But what is the likely scenario that Philly get the 6th seed?
So part of it's happening right now. We losing, the Magic losing to Boston. So the Magic losing to Boston is going to lock Orlando in the 8th seed, and at a minimum, Philly would be the 7th seed. I don't know what has to shake out for them to get the 6th seed. If it's just as simple as, let me look at the standings real quick. Because ESPN didn't really give a good tiebreaker scenario, so let me just see if the standings is obvious enough for this win. Okay, yeah, it would be a tie. I don't know what the tiebreaker scenario is going to be between the Hawks and the Sixers, but yeah, Philly might fuck around and be the 6th seed, and that's going to be a problem for the Knicks, bruh. That is going to be a problem for the Knicks, bruh. Hey, you been talking about the Sixers, bruh. Hey, them boys might be able to make a run if they get in that 6th seed, bruh. Nah, they said we're going to be waxed by Boston in the second round, but hey, they might be able to clip the Knicks though, because it depends. That depends on what cat shows up, bro. Because you gonna need top notch cat versus Embiid, bro.
Cat never show up physically, bro. He never show up physically. But Cat's soft. Cat's so soft. Like, and Cat can't handle a healthy Embiid, bro. So I don't think Cat can handle an injured Embiid either. He ain't built like that, bro.
Nah, at least he'll be able to press his fingernails on him or some shit, bro. Like
he'll be able to put his play.
He gonna be able to be able to put some claws on Embiid if he hurt. But yeah, you're right. Full strength Embiid, grown man Embiid. I don't think that's gonna happen. That's gonna be interesting, bro. Okay. I start getting more excited about the Eastern Conference now.
Yeah. Hey, the East gonna be solid. The East gonna be solid. It's gonna be entertaining.
Yeah.
It's gonna be entertaining. I already know.
All right, and then last thing we got for the NBA recap, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all don't see a 4-for-4 there, but this is technically kind of like a default 4-for-4, man. We're gonna pick some of these NBA awards as we run into the end of the season, and we're gonna start off with the Rookie of the Year, man. John, who you got for Rookie of the Year?
Man, come on, man. He big Coop. Now I'm not gonna lie. I like that rookie out of Charlotte too. But I think Coop, bigger name. He had more bigger games.
See, and we didn't even go over this. We didn't even go over this in the pre-production, bro. But everything you saying right now is the antithesis of my notes, bro. Because that's why I think Khan should be the fucking Rookie of the Year, bro. Because I don't want them to do the same thing to him that they did to Melo, bro, versus LeBron. We already know how good Cooper is. He got 21 points a game versus the 18 that Khan got. And their stats are pretty much similar. Like, they are one off on the other stats. But Khan is actually affecting winning, bro. At least Charlotte is about to go into the play-in, bro. That's who I got as the Rookie of the Year, bro. Because, Cooper Flag gonna get, if he stays healthy, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, God blesses him with a long career. Yeah. We're gonna talk about Cooper Flag for a long time, bro. But let's be honest. Let's have a little bit of integrity about this one. I know we didn't have this type of integrity 20 years ago when we gave it to LeBron versus Carmelo. But let's have some integrity this time, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, and I like, that's what I'm saying, Cooper. But I'm just saying though, but Cooper, they gonna give it to Coop though. You already know they are. Coop gonna get it. Like, Coop
that don't mean I gotta like it.
And like I say, if Kneppel would have won, hey, I'm not mad at it. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, if Kneppel won, they got. You know how the NBA get down. They need that next one. And Cooper Flag can be the next Larry Bird. They gonna ride that wave. They gonna ride that wave.
Oh man, you funny. All right. So
we got another great white hope. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you already know they're gonna eat that up. And it's American one too. It's not European one.
Bro, you know. See, you know.
They've been waiting on this.
You know. Hey, we picking up what the NBA putting down, man.
Hey, they've been trying for years.
Hey,
whether it was
great basketball and he win, I ain't mad at it.
Chandler Parsons was supposed to be that great white hope. Who else was a white American boy? That JJ Redick, like a lot of them. There's been a lot of them that was supposed to be doing something in this league, and yeah, it's just the European guys that been doing it.
They was riding Tyler Hansbrough.
Tyler Hansbrough. There you go. There's another one.
They gonna want Chet to do something. Chet might be a little.
Oh yeah,
nice,
for sure.
Yeah. They look. Don't get me wrong. They know we done. They know we dominate the game. They know we dominate the game. Hey, but the NBA still want their guy. They got to get theirs, and they gonna put it in your face too.
Oh, for sure.
They gonna put it in your face. Hey, we gonna actually search for ours now. Hey, once we get ours, we gonna brand that mofo.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So yeah, you already know how that is. We gonna get one. Hey man, y'all riding high on these white folks, and we are. We are.
Oh man! All right, next coach of the year. Who you got?
Hey, come on, Joe Mazzulla.
I want to say that. I want to say that, bro.
Now you know. It's like I think Joe Mazzulla's gonna do it because nobody expected Boston to have a year like this.
Yeah, that's why I want him to win it, but at the same time, so I already put in my notes. I was like, it's JB Bickerstaff of Detroit, man. Like, they're gonna give credit where credit is due. Like, I wish, and this is a situation in which I wish that they had a most improved coach, like they had the most improved player. So that way JB Bickerstaff can get that and Joe Mazzulla can actually get the coach of the year because I believe he's the coach of the year because of what they had to overcome to even get to the second spot. But they're going to give it to JB Bickerstaff because, you know what I'm saying, they lead the East, you know what I'm saying. It's a new face, you know what I'm saying. They can't do OKC coach because they done repeated as a number one seed. You probably give it to San Antonio coach, but I think it's going to be JB Bickerstaff out of Detroit.
That's a good pick. I didn't even think about that. That's a good pick.
Yeah, it's almost the reverse narrative. Like I like the narrative you did for Rookie of the Year. I did with Coach of the Year. Like I was fighting the Rookie of the Year pick. Like I was going to say Cooper Flag, but I was like, logic tells me it should be Con Knipple. You know what I'm saying? But I know Feelings is probably going to give it a Cooper Flag, and I feel like Feelings is going to give it a JB Bickerstaff, even though I think Joe Mazzulla should win the Coach of the Year.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's fair. We go 1,000% on that. Right, it's good for the game, and it's a popular vote at the same time, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it is. Defensive Player of the Year. I think we might agree on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got for the Defensive Player of the Year?
Do we have to ask? Win VP.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So
literally, my note
VP,
says.
Man.
Literally, my notes say Wemby. Next question. Like we don't need to talk about it, bro. We know.
Win VP.
But speaking of MVP, who you got for an MVP?
Yes. Win VP.
Win MVP?
Next question.
Oh, no. For MVP?
You ain't put that in the notes? You ain't put next question in that one?
No.
Win VP. Hey, when they say win VP, hey, I'm telling you, when they say win VP, T, you need to take this episode and you need to goddamn get your royalties. You know the NBA can say it, man.
Hey, oh yeah, we definitely, as soon as they still win VP, like, I hope, we tagged the San Antonio Spurs in that post too, so, if I see y'all using that, I know where it came from. Don't try us. Give us our money.
Yep.
But
you got to get some royalties from that. Got to.
But it's definitely SGA this year, bro.
Who
He's
you
gonna
think?
get his second one, bro. It's not. I don't even know why we talking about it at this point. The man's second in scoring only to Luka. You know what I'm saying? Top overall seed in the NBA again this year. You know what I'm saying? And he did the majority of his work without Jalen Williams this year. So I think it's going to be SGA for MVP again. And people are going to hate it because he's still going to have that free throw merchant little reputation going with him. But hey, it is what it is. And if he happens to repeat this year, it's going to be a problem for this legacy conversation, bro. Because if SGA does it again this year, when we talked about multiple MVPs and multiple NBA championships and multiple finals MVPs, it becomes an exclusive group, which includes MJ, Shaq, Bird, pretty much like the legends of the game, bro. It's going to be a problem, bro. But I think it's going to be SGA this year.
Well, I don't agree that he's the MVP, but I do agree.
I don't know if he is either, but
if he did, you ever thought? Like, you know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be Wembanyama. You know what I'm saying? That, a global pick, popular pick. But at the same time, if SGA was to win, will I be mad? No. But then again, if the Thunder can make some noise and do whatever, and he go back-to-back years, you is right about that conversation now.
It's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem.
Can I put you in the hot seat real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's just go with that theory. As far as like he goes back-to-back MVP, Finals MVP championship. Are you having that conversation? With him and Curry?
No, but while we speaking on it, first things first. Actually, I had a different conversation, and I kind of agree with it. They said KD got to move over real quick.
Who?
KD, Kevin Durant. He got to move over real quick. He got scoot.
Oh man, no, KD is Thunder-wise can scoot now. After he won that championship.
Oh yeah, Thunder-wise, yeah, it's SGA over everybody now. Like even I love Brody, but yeah, it's SGA over everybody. He brought the chip there. But we talk about like all time wise, they're saying like KD got to already scoot. You know what I'm saying? Because the difference, even though KD got his two Finals MVPs, like you are. Yeah, bro. They said all time, bro. They said already all time, bro. And I was like, you know what? You're not all the way wrong because I was ready to scoot Tom Brady over Patrick Mahomes if he had three-peated, bro. I was ready for that conversation real quick. So I'm not even mad at this conversation. If this conversation happens,
I definitely would have had that conversation with the 3P, of course. Hell yeah. And I would have had that same conversation with Belichick and Andy Reid too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Honestly, I wouldn't even be mad if people had that conversation now with Andy Reid and his three, because Andy Reid, there haven't been no allegations of him cheating.
Well, now he ain't do it. Yeah, that may be true, but it's like nah, you can't have that conversation now. Hell no, he ain't 3P. That's the only way he'll be in the conversation, unless he can probably get 2-3 more.
Shoot, to me it'd probably be two more. Two more is a definite. Like we don't even gotta ask about it. Cause we seen Bill Belichick without Tom Brady, like both college and pro, and it's not pretty. At least Andy tried when he was with the Eagles. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I hear you. Yeah, I mean it makes sense. It makes sense though, but it's like, but as far as like KD now, man, look, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't necessarily put him over KD just yet. Because if I'm telling you this,
not me either, but it is definitely an interesting conversation to have, bro. Houston.
But I'm just saying though, if this is me coming off the top rope, if KD can get one in Houston outside of Golden State, I'm putting Kevin Durant top 10 all time. He got to get that one by himself.
And I think, honestly, I think that's what most people are waiting for. To be honest with you, while you're saying that, like, I think that's what we all been waiting for since he moved to Brooklyn. Yeah. That's why he went to Brooklyn, was to try to prove that point. Like when he said that statement, you know who I am. He's been trying to prove that statement ever since, bro. And I love Kevin Durant, and I hope he does get one so he can enter that conversation. Like, he's definitely top 3 small forward of all time. Like, you know, it's Bird, LeBron, and then him.
All time. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now, granted, Kevin Durant can't be the greatest small forward of all time, but he could be.
Oh no, that won't ever happen. That won't ever happen. That's LeBron. That's locked.
He's the original. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But like power forward though, oh hell yeah. Well, hell, you really can't put him in power forward because Tim Duncan up there.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, you can't put him over.
But even still, like if you put him at power forward, and you're only doing that because of his height.
I ain't gonna lie. Well, Okay, that's fair. But yeah, KD get one. Yeah, he top 10 all the time, bro. And that'll have to be a future episode, boy. But if KD was to make it in the top 10, bro, how far would he go up? Because you can have an argument with him with a lot of people on that list, boy.
Yeah, but that also depends on what our lists are, because our list might be completely different when we get to that episode. But that's gonna be a fun conversation. And then while we're speaking right now, my boys done caught up. While my boys done caught up, bro, it's tie game right now.
Even if we had 2 different top 10 lists. Well, that's what I'm saying though. It's like even if it's your top 10 or my top 10, it's like it'll be an argument for a lot of people on that list. KD better than.
Yeah. But I think with that, more or less, is because Kevin Durant's game would be different than some of those people that are in that top 10, because Kevin Durant, his game doesn't rely on another person. Because if you even think about all the big men that you may put in your top 10, whether it's Kareem, whether it's Tim Duncan, whether it's Shaq, or whatever the case may be, they needed to get fed the ball. And Kevin Durant's offense is not built like that. So that's where the intricacies of the game start coming into account and stuff like that. Like, it would definitely be an interesting conversation if he was to win that third one.
Oh man. That'd be a tough conversation to have, boy. But KD 1-1, man. You ain't gonna never see a big man score like that ever again, bro.
Shit.
You're not.
The way Wemby play, you might.
Granted, Wemby can do it. Nah, but you gotta understand, KD is smooth with that shit, man.
Oh yeah,
I don't think Wemby.
Wemby be looking lanky as shit when he be trying to do that shit, man. That shit look all types of awkward.
Nah. KD 7 feet. Yeah, but KD 7 feet looking like a guard, bro.
How the hell
that's cheap.
That three? That's crazy. But we come to the end of the road, y'all. My brother John, you got anything to say to the people before we head up out of here?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Hey, look, let me tell you something. Hey, the best of the NBA season is upon us. Playoffs is this week, starting with the play-in. Now the NBA gonna be worth watching something, cause now everybody finished. If the refs gonna ref like they did last year, dude, it's gonna be a good playoffs this year, man. Cause they gonna let these boys play, and I can't. That's the best basketball.
Oh yeah.
But other than that, hey, I can't wait to get to next week, cause boy, the content gonna make itself. The content gonna make itself.
Right. Yeah, and even as we get through these playoffs, bro, there's a couple teams I do want to talk about that might low key be sneaky, and if not this year, then next year, bro. But yeah, it's definitely this playoff run is gonna be pretty fun. And then we probably need to find somebody to do the hockey tip because hockey playoffs is coming at the same time, bro. We need to find somebody to probably do the hockey tip, bro, just to help us out on that end.
Man, if anything, bro, it sounds crazy, but if I'm like hockey or something, hey, I go to Netflix. Let Netflix do my shit for playoffs or something. And get some eyes on it. You won't get you. I mean, shit, just get some light. Well, it's like the NBA. The NBA is king around this time. Man.
Oh yeah. But I know we got some friends that are probably interested in hockey, you know what I'm saying?
But that's all I got, man. Let's buckle up for the NBA playoffs.
But we got some friends that might be interested in hockey, bro. So I don't want to cut them completely off, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe we might need to ask our friends and stuff, like, who want to jump in to talk about the hockey preview, give hockey highlights or some shit like that. I don't know. But, yeah. On my end, you already know what it is. It's see love, be love. Be the light you wish to see in the world. And we catch y'all on the next episode of Toss Up.